Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crafty Hour. I'm not sure what number we're on. I've lost count. So Deanna and I just got back from the trade show. I got back yesterday. She got back the day before yesterday, and I don't even know what day of the week we are. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got Crafty Hour tonight. Who planned that? So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Crafty Hour. I hope you had a chance to tune in this morning and catch the one that Clipper Street did. So now we are going to craft along here. So these cards are just quick and easy. It's kind of what we call lick and sticks. Oh my gosh, I still have stuff on my mat. Let me get all this stuff out of the camera. I readjusted my camera and now it's picking up more stuff than I want. So welcome everybody. So what we're going to kind of do is we're just going to sort our piles. So if you already did the Clipper Street one, then you probably have about half of your pile sorting done. I didn't sign any homework because, well, it's not a lot of hard cards, and I thought it's they're kind of quick and easy, so it didn't need a lot of sorting. These cards are going to be great for kids. I think they're going to be great kit cards. We had a lot of requests for younger kind of themed cards, and I kind of feel like this one fit the bill for you guys. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy these cards. Pink and Main does some great little card kits. Some days you just want a lick and stick. Some days you're like, gosh, for the love of God, I can't come up with anything original, but I can take a kit and assemble it, or I can take a kit and swap it up a little bit and change it. So yeah, we can do that. So we're going to kind of dig through our piles. And like I said, if you already did Clipper Street, you don't have a whole lot. You still have some pieces left, but it might be a little bit easier to kind of sort those pieces and find them. So we've got our little sheet here. We're just going to kind of like follow along, and we need a pink background. Then we're going to, and some of you guys might have already done this, and then we're just going to find, there's the candles. We've got a half a circle that's orange. We have our strip, kind of our border strip. We have our little doggy, how adorable is he? And then we have our sentiment. So that's all that's needed in that one. That one was kind of a quick, easy one. And as I'm staring at this, I'm thinking I might do something a little bit different with a hole punch. But you know what? I don't know where my hole punch is. So that's kind of your first one. Okay. And I want to see what something looks like. So I'm going to take, oh, there's already some trash in my hole punch. I'm just going to take a little piece of trash out of my hole punch and see what a circle would look like punched out of that. And you know what? I think a circle is the proper size. So I think I'm going to hole punch that. You know what? Spur of the moment. Or what would look cute on there too would probably be the bigger gems, which we could put those on there also. Okay, so thinking as we go. The next one we're going to have, we've got the presents. So we got the presents as your background. Then you're going to have your stripe. It has a little bit of green at the bottom of it. That's going to go on there. We've got the lovely little tag that's going to go at the top. We've got our little bear holding a package. He's got a party hat on top. And then we've got a present. Oh, looks like I still need to find a present. Over here's the other present. And then we have a sweet birthday. So those are the pieces you're going to find for that one. And then down here, we've got the polka dotted one with the pennant. We've got a circle. We've got 4 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a camera, and a camera. I love the cameras. Aren't those great? And then the little star. And then we have the say cheese, it's your birthday. Seems to be very appropriate there. Okay, then the last one, we've got our background here. We've got the birthday parties as your background. Then we've got your stripe, the orange circle, the lion, which he is precious, and then we've got the star balloon. So that's kind of what we've got there. We've got tons of other extras kind of laying to the side. We have kitties, we have dogs with party hats. I love these guys. I thought these are adorable. The crocodiles with the presents. So all of those are going to be kind of extra pieces that you guys can make more with. So make sure to use those pieces and post them over in the Crafty Hour Creations group. And you could use any of the fun fold things that we've done before, some inky backgrounds. I'm sure there's some paper in your stash that is going to kind of match this because it's got some really nice kind of primary colors and things to it. Okay, so we're just going to pull all those guys out and we'll just put them to the side and we'll just kind of follow what they suggested on these. Okay. All right, so let's move these guys out of the way. And the first one we're going to start with is the puppy dog. The puppy dog. So I'm staring at this and I'm like, I love that little scallop. I love the little border. And if you guys want to add foiling stuff to these, by all means, add foil and you can make them your own. I'm just going to kind of keep it basic and do what they did, but I'll kind of talk you how you can do other stuffs. And so let's make sure the blue's working. Yeah, blue's working. We're good to go. So we're going to find our card base and we're just going to fold it in half. And I love the weight of these card bases. They are really nice card bases. How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like we have just a few watching tonight. Might be a busy night for everybody. The weather is beautiful here, so I think people are out and about. Okay? So we're just going to glue that piece down and you're going to have a little bit of white showing all the way around the outside edges. A little bit of white. Okay, a little bit of white. Then we've got this piece, and this piece can stay the way it is, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hole punch. I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to punch a hole right in the center of each one of those. And I probably could have went on the back side and drew a dot and measured it to be a little bit more perfect. But you know what? It's made by love. So we're just going to punch it. And that is just a standard size hole punch. Hello, Suzanne. Okay. So we've got the candles. The candles are going to go right smack dab in the middle. Okay, so we have equal all the way around. And I'm just going to glue this one flat. I'm going to go kind of flat with some stuff. Ooh, it's dreary today. We just came back from Seattle, and the first 2 days, it was beautiful and sunny. And then the day we came home, the next 2 days of classes, or sorry, trade room show, it was all dreary. So we kind of got the best of it while we were there. I'm going to put foam tape on the back of this. So just put a strip of foam on the back of the one that I poked the dots in it. And then, of course, you could put a piece of metallic on there or kind of dress that up however you want. And that is going to go side to side. Side to side on those. Oh my gosh, you guys are in for some treats. We found at market some amazing new vendors, amazing new products, and some of it beat us home. So make sure to watch our Facebook pages because you are in for a treat. We will see all of that coming. Okay, then we have the circle. got that little circle in there. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that flat also. I think I'm going to leave him flat. You could pop it if you want and have it up, but I think I'm going to pop the little doggy. I'm going to pop the little doggy. So that kind of adds a little dimension to it. So I'm going to glue that circle flat. And then it's just going to tuck right in back behind where my foam is. And come off on the left a little bit there. Okay, out on the left. And then we've got that cute little puppy dog. I'm wondering if there's a birthday cake in the extras. I shouldn't have thrown them all in the thing. An extra birthday cake that might fit on that little doggy. So I'm going to double him up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip him over. And I always flip my die cuts like this. If I take my die cut off and I sit it down here, I don't really know where the foam tape needs to go. If I leave my little doggy here, I can see here is where I need to have my single foam tape right there. And then here's where I need to have my double because I can see where it is hitting. I can see where it's at. So since I need a skinny thin one, I'm going to use my fine lines. So I'm going to do a single foam here. And just by flipping it over in that same area, you can see where the foam tapes need to be or where things are going to happen. So I got to put double at the top. Otherwise, he's going to weeble wobble. See how he weeble wobbles? And we want him to stay upright. And I know Deanna folds hers over to double it up, but it's just a personal preference. I don't like the little folded edge. I feel like it's not always the same height. So I just cut 2 pieces and go that route. Aren't these cute? They are so adorable. These are going to be great for some kids. I know some of you guys might not have kids to send them to. You can always send them to the children's hospitals for those who participate in all the crafty hours. These would be great for the children's hospitals. Okay, now we have our little doggy, and we're just going to put him right there on the purple so it looks like he's standing, not weeble wobbling, and we'll just pop him right there like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, then we have May All Your Wishes Come True. We're going to put that over here. Do I pop it or do I leave it flat? I'm going to put it flat. And then we always have some bling. There's some bling. I feel like I want to put the bling on the cake. Put some smaller ones on there. Trying to make sure I don't have the same colors next to each other. Okay, and then we kind of bling up our cake. How's that look? Isn't that cute? Okay, we have card number 1. Easy peasy. So we like to say kind of a lick and stick, but stunning, and you don't have to think about it too much. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2 we're going to pull out is going to be that adorable little bear. That adorable little bear. So we need to find a card base again. We're just going to fold it and take our bone folder, Teflon folder, and crease it really good. And then the background we're going to start with is the one that has the presents. So again, you're going to see a little bit of white all the way around the outside edges of it. A little bit of white all the way around it. So now we're working on the cute little bear. I'll move my sheet over here so you guys kind of see what we're doing, what we're going for. Our next piece is that little decorative stripe. And I feel like it gets lost in that pattern paper, so we're going to pop that one. Kind of gets lost with those presents in the background. And I'm just using regular foam tape. This stuff's sticky. And we'll have the green stripe at the bottom. And it's going to go from edge to edge. Okay, green stripe at the bottom. Then we've got the little tag, cute little tag. And if you had some string or something, you can totally punch a hole in the top of that and do your little tag. And then when you put your bear on, you could put them at a different angle. We're just going to put it straight like they showed, but you could totally put it at an angle. And I'm going to glue it flat here, pop at the top. So what I do, there's my trick. I'm going to flip it. So I see I need liquid glue here and I need foam tape here. That way you stay in the area it needs to be. Foam tape is not having it tonight. Okay, so I got foam at the top and I'm going to put liquid at the bottom. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the crafty hours. I know we're still waiting on the crafty hour after this that we announced. They shipped yesterday from our distributor, so they are on the way. They shipped yesterday. Okay, so there's our cute little tag. Then we're going to put our bear on there, and I think I'm going to pop him too. I kind of want him raised up off of that tag. So we're going to put some squares on the back of him. And when I put this foam tape on, let me just kind of put it here. What we're going to do is I want to tuck the presents in behind him. And they will be flat, okay? So when I put my foam on, I'm going to put it right here between his legs. So that way I can scoochie the presents in. Okay, so I like that. It's all about layering and tucking. You gotta tuck your items in between and behind. Okay, so we got the cute little bear. We're just gonna put him right there in the center. Like, do I want him hanging off? Do I not? Yeah, we're gonna hang him off a little bit. And then he has to have a party hat. So we'll put a party hat on top. And again, the pops will go just at the very top of this. Just a little pop right at the top. And then we'll put a little liquid on there. And then that's gonna go off the top. Just like that. I got that. Then we're going to tuck our presents. And our presents, I'm just going to do liquid adhesive and just tuck one on each side of him. There's one. There's one there. And then we have our sentiment that says, have a sweet birthday. And it's going to go down here. And you know what? We're going to pop that too. We've got the foam strips. I love these foam strips. They just make it so much easier for these long, skinny guys. And I'm just going to go all the way to the edge of that pattern paper and make sure it's kind of, whoop, I was going to say, make sure it's straight, and I put it down crooked. Okay, and then I'm going to add a gem. I want to put a gem right here on that little bow intersection. I think that would be adorable. And then I'm gonna put one right on the purple too. And you know what? I might go bigger. So a trick, since they're on your clear things, you can always put them over to see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna do the medium size one. Right at that little intersection. And then I think the heart should have to have one too. Let's go pink, not red. Let's go pink. Adorable. There we go. Okay, so there is card number 2. I hope you guys are crafting along. I hope you're having a good time and enjoying the crafty hours. This is kind of a quick, easy kit by Pink and Main. Their card kits are super affordable. They make 8 cards with instructions. You have your 4 cards, and then you have your 4 cards, and then you end up with tons of extras. I always call them the Ghibli bits. You end up with tons of extra ephemeras and things that you can make more cards with too. So make sure to make those extra cards and post them in our private Facebook group, Crafty Hour Creations, so we can see what you guys made and share. I always love seeing what you guys make with the leftovers. Okay, the next one is this cute little pennant. Cute little pennant one. So again, it's just going to go right smack dab in the center of our card. Oh, great. Susan is crafting along. Just going to go right smack dab in the center. Okay. Okay, here comes the question. Do we pop the circle? Do we pop the embelly? Or do we pop both? So I'm going to audition it. That's flat. That's popped. Kind of feel like we need to pop both. What do you guys think? So I'm going to put a foam square in the center of each of the circles. And kind of lay it out, because this is where, looks like 2 eyeballs. 2 eyeballs staring back at me. That looks good. to make sure we have room for them. Oop, and there I got too far over. There we go. We're still able to pop it up. I feel like I was too far over there. There we go. There's those two. My goodness, and now I'm up high. Ooh. Okay, and then we'll put that little guy kind of equal over, equal down. I was trying to go off the polka dots because you can kind of tell by the polka dots what's, ooh, I pressed it too hard, centered and what's not. We got the say cheese, it's your birthday. I think I'm going to glue that flat because everything else is very dimensional. So we're going to put that one on there flat. And then we have our cameras and stuff. Can't have two rainbows next to each other. I gotta go catty corner. There we go. I don't know, they kind of look cute on their flat. Nope, I think I'm gonna do them flat. They look good. You could take a gel pen and put some stitching in there if you wanted to. Just take a black gel pen and do a little dot, 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 dot around it. It would be cute. If you want to add some foiling to it, of course, you could kick it up a notch by using your scallop circles, your regular circles, any of your nesting circles, and die cut some foils and pop those up and kind of give it another layer of foiling. But I thought tonight we are going to keep it simple, stupid. No, just kiss. Keep it simple. We're going to keep it simple because that's what this kit is all about. Keeping it simple. Let's not overthink it. Let's just get some crafting done and have fun doing it. Look at how cute that is. Ripped my embellishment a little bit, but that's cute. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Okay, has everybody got that one? I might put, do we put a little bling? Yes, we're going to put a little bling at each side. Remember when we used to have little brads and little nail heads and things? That's what that's going to remind me of. So, what color do we use? There's not blue on here. Yellow, green. I kind of like the green. We're going to do green. So I'm just using the smallest size bling, and we're going to put one at each end. And it just looks like that little nail heads. Isn't that cute? Oh yes, Susan says a little glossy accents in the lenses. That would be adorable. I wonder if I have any lacquer in front of me. Nope, that one has something else in it. Ooh, I do have glaze and glue. Have some of that sitting in front of me. Let's see if it's clogged, because you know everything's always clogged when you go to use it. Let me see if I can stab it, and I will add some glaze and glue on there. That is an awesome idea. Thank you, Suzanne. I love the idea. Okay, we got it going now. So I'm just going to go in, kind of circle that area. You can use Clear Nouveau. You can use glossy accents. I'm using the Spellbinders Glaze and Glue. And I think we've used that before in a Crafty Hour, so most of you guys probably have it in your stash. Okay, that's adorable. Okay, what other suggestions do we have? See, we're just doing a collaboration. Hopefully my head's not in the camera. I feel like my eyesight's not the best, so I'm trying to get a little close to make sure I stay in that circle. Okay, we'll let that dry, and then we will have a nice gloss lens. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Love it. And you know what? While we got it out, okay, I had to go sit that far, far away from me because you know, if it sits in front of me, I'm going to do the circles on his hat too, give it a little shine. If I leave a card near me that I just put stickles or glossy accents or something on it, 99.9% of the time, I'm going to put my arm, my hand, or another project into it. So I have to go lay it in a different room or a different table. So I am nowhere near it. Okay, since we have those, looky there, we kind of jazzed up the birthday hat, give it a little bit of gloss. I love it. Okay, and then I don't think we have anywhere to put gloss for the dog because we already did his little bling on his other thing. So that's cute. Look at that. Look at us designing as we go. Thanks for the suggestion. All right, last one. We've got the cute little lion. Cute little lion. And let's see, where's our bone folder? We'll put that right in the center. And I'm just going to put this again flat. I'm going to pop the strip because it just has to be popped. I'm going to pop the strip. That'll be cute. And then this little guy we're going to glue flat. So I need to kind of position and figure out where I'm going to put him. Well, hello, girls. Okay, so we're going to have it down a little bit. Kind of just like that. And then let's put our strip on there. So we're going to come up a little bit, maybe a scallop. Come up about a scallop. Put it side by side. We've got the cute little lion. She is adorable. So it's just going to go on there. We're going to put foam tape at the top so it doesn't mush. And then we will put adhesive on the center of it. We're going to go over a little bit so it's just kind of overlapping. And then we've got our adorable little lion. And I think we'll do that flat also. Kind of fills the area. I'm going to put some little bling up on her, her. I guess it's a him if it has a mane. Put some little bling up on that hat. Using the smaller size. And then we've got the birthday streamer. And we'll just put a pop dot on the back of that one. And then I'll put liquid adhesive down on the tail just so it doesn't get picked off or bummed up. Maybe I didn't put enough glue down there. And I'm going to put some gloss on his little cheeks. And some rosy cheeks. All right, and that's it. That is our crafty hour with our pink and mane kit. So let me go grab the other ones. I will grab them one at a time because they have wet stuff on them. I guess I could say two at a time. And there we go. So thank you everybody so much for taking your time out of your day to join me and craft along with our crafty hour. Tomorrow will be the announcement at 11 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Pacific of our next crafty hour. And it is brand new product that you haven't even seen yet from one of our favorite vendors. You are going to love it. So I'm working on the image tonight, and then we will get it loaded up into the events, and that way you'll have a sneaky peeky to register with. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a fabulous night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next Crafty Hour reveal. Bye-bye.